everyone, it is Thursday, September 5th, and it is 1:45 p.m. And yes, it is quite late in the week for me to be starting a vlog, but there really hasn't been much going on, and please excuse the flies that you will see buzzing around my head. They are everywhere right now, and I cannot wait for fall to be over so they'll be dead. Speaking of insects and things related to that thing, Mama, our resident spider, has either migrated or she's dead. I noticed a couple of days ago that she wasn't being as active, and now she's not even at my door, which, yes, I'm so happy for, because now I can use my door again. I don't have to worry about disturbing her or getting spider web all over my head. But I'm kind of sad because she was kind of fun to watch. It kept me company. This week has been crazy with work, and I will actually insert some footage of me at work, which you guys actually have never seen. And I never really talked about it, but I work at a winery. It is harvest time, and I was helping harvest the grapes. So that was really, it's kind of fun. And it was also kind of a nice way to like pass the time and also get paid, of course. But you know, you're outside and it's not really hard labor, but as somebody who doesn't do stuff like that, very physical activity like that on a daily basis, except for my workouts, but haven't done those in a while either. Yeah, I came home kind of sore. So, but it feels good. It feels good because, you know, you take the grapes and then you put them in your little basket and then you move along down the line. So that has been keeping me busy and will keep me busy into next week. We aren't harvesting like every day or anything, but it is enough, along with me actually working at the retail store. That's all just keeping me super busy. And this is the month, guys. As you know, Tony and I have been waiting to file our spouse visa, and we are hoping to do so by the end of the month. And after we file, since we're just doing standard processing, it's going to take about 60 business days, so weekdays, and not bank holidays in the UK. I don't think there are any bank holidays coming up that I'm aware of. I have to look them up. But it'll be about 60 standard working days until we get a decision. Most people find it out between the 50 and the 60 mark, so that's what I'm hoping for too. And then we'll see if I can move. And I was really hoping to move by December and spend my first Christmas with my husband. But we'll see. It just all depends. Let's see, the last couple of days I have been doing just little doodly stuff on Procreate, just trying out brushes and things like that. Every time I see an interesting draw this in your style on Instagram, I like to try and just do it. So recently I did one by Sunnysation, and you can see their Instagram below. And if you follow my Instagram, you've already probably seen the drawing that I did for that. And I really love Sunnysation's work. I forget even how I discovered them. It might have been through their Pokemon art or something, but they do freaking amazing watercolor work. They do a lot of gemstone watercolor work. I think they did like fruit for a while, but they have just like this really clean looking style that I really like. So I love following their stuff. So recently they just did a draw this in your style, and of course I just had to do it. So I did it on Procreate, and I used some brushes, and it was really fun. And it took a couple of hours to do because I'm not really I'm not that familiar with Procreate, so I don't know everything there is to know about it. It was fun. And also I'm working on an OC, which came out of some Procreate doodles that I did one day, and she was the only one that I really liked. So I decided to lightbox her and draw her, and I'm using the Arteza watercolor paints, which I'm kind of indifferent about right now just because I feel, and maybe it's just me and just the paper I was using or something, probably the paper I was using, and the brush too. I'm looking for new brushes. I'm thinking of investing in new brushes, nicer brushes, like expensive brushes, but I feel like they're an investment. So I am just not happy with these Arteza watercolor tubes, and maybe it's the colors I chose, maybe it's my color mixing, but I'm just like not, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to work with them a little bit more before I can make like a final decision, but right now I'm just like, eh. The whole apartment down here is a crazy mess because it's an assortment of boxes and just stuff thrown everywhere, and it's great. It's fantastic. I'm part of a Facebook group for US citizens who are doing the UK spouse visa, and I asked them if it was a good idea to, like, you know, find a moving company before you find out if you're moving or not. And some people suggested that you give this particular moving company that I'm looking into at least 3 weeks notice before you actually make the move, and then at least a week for them to pick up your stuff. So I'm kind of freaking out just because I don't want to find out that I've been denied and then I paid for this moving service and then I'm not able to use it. I guess the big tell that you are approved for your visa is that you got a decision email and you don't have any attachments to it. So I'm hoping maybe at that point, you know, it'll be okay to like book the moving service, because then it'll be like another week or two out until I actually receive my visa and passport and stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna be done boring you with all those details until the big day comes. Because, oh geez, I am so ready, guys. You have no idea. I just want to get it over with. I'm done talking. I will catch you later.
Hi, Poppy!
Look at the sun! That's cool. I just can't get away from them. So you can't really see until I creep up on them. But there's a flock of turkeys just walking on the road as you do. I don't know how long this is gonna go on for. I think if I just very slowly go around, they'll be fine. I just don't want to run over anybody because obviously that's quite a big bird. Now we're racing. Okay, they've stopped. I think they realize that I am not here to harm. And here we go. Hello everyone. It is 5 p.m. on Monday, September 16th. I actually have to go soon because, as you can see, I am dressed up for something, and that something is the Backstreet Boys concert. Now, you may remember a while back I spent some quality time with some girlfriends of mine, and they actually decided that they wanted to go to this concert, so hence this is what we are doing today. And I actually am not the biggest concert fan or big fan of live music of any kind. I do like the Backstreet Boys, but I didn't necessarily have to see them. I just don't really like big crowds, and I don't really like loud music, so I often have to wear earplugs, which I have packed, by the way. I know in the end I'm gonna have fun, but it's just not something that I would normally want to go do. And I know it's been a while since last I talked with you guys, and if you follow the channel at any point in time, you will know that I am married in a long distance relationship. Actually, our anniversary is on Saturday, so yay! And yeah, this spouse visa, the UK spouse visa, has been taking up a lot of my time and energy, getting documents together, getting evidence together. I'm not going to get into it because it's a lot and it's kind of boring if you have no idea what I'm talking about. So just know that we're getting to it. We're really hoping to file by the end of the month and hopefully have a decision by December, and then hopefully move by January. That feels like forever. But anyway, just know that that is why there hasn't been a lot of interesting content. Few and far between. Art has been few and far between. Everything is on the back burner right now because I am packing. You cannot see it right now. My entire life is cardboard boxes and clothes and just packing, and it's a lot. And most days I just kind of don't want to get out of bed because I know what's down here. So anyway, just know that I'm well aware that social media sucks right now, and this is why. Also, it's not quite just that, but work has also been a little bit busier as well with harvest time, and that's kind of where my mornings have been. I wake up pretty early because they harvest at 7, and then I have to usually work the retail part too. So my days are pretty loaded. I think you're all caught up with all my drama, because that is everything. One last thing, one last thing. So I know Inktober is approaching. The official prompt has just been put up. I did look over it, but I'm a little scared. I don't really know if I'll participate this year. I know the last 2 years have been kind of crap for me. I just just don't know if I'll participate. I would like to, even if it's 1 or 2 days, but I want to do it right. Like, I want to do it well. I don't want to just do what I did last year and do everything cartoony and stupid. Or the year before where I did like the first week and then I just didn't. Like, for once, I just want to do it well. And I don't really know if I'll be able to do it because of everything going on. And I'm also going on vacation next month. So my Nana is going back to Myrtle Beach. She's actually leaving on Saturday, and I actually have to give her like a carry-on to take with her because she's driving and I'm flying down to go meet her, and then we're gonna drive back up. So it's just me and her, and I'm really excited because it's the beach, of course, and I need a breather for sure, especially after all this visa crap. If I do Inktober, I will definitely take my iPad and do some sketches down there digitally with Procreate, but other than that, I don't really have big plans to participate. It's just kind of a wish, a hopefulness, but we'll see. And now I'm gonna get ready because I have to leave in like 25 minutes-ish to meet my friend, and then we're gonna carpool and we're gonna do this concert. And I might try and take some footage of it with my phone, but we'll see. And yeah, I will check back in with you guys later. Good morning. It is almost 8 a.m. on Saturday, September 21st. It is actually Tony and I's first wedding anniversary, and yeah, he's not here. I have a lot to catch you guys up on. So the last I spoke with you, I was about to go to the Backstreet Boys concert, and I had a really great time. It was a lot of fun. I haven't really listened to any Backstreet Boys since, but it was just a really nice concert to go to with my friends, since we don't really get to go out much since we're all adults. You know, we're all under 30s currently, and it's just been a while since we've had girl time, especially between the three of us. It's always nice to hang out with anybody you've been close to in school, and it was a really good time. I had fun. So this week has been busy, not as far as art-wise has gone. I've done a couple of sketches and things, but I haven't really done anything too major. So I've been looking over the official Inktober prompt, and I've also been looking over Ellen Torrey's Inktober prompt. I really like Ellen Torrey's better because I actually get an idea of what to draw, whereas the vagueness of the official Inktober prompt kind of leaves me wondering what on earth to draw. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I have both prompts in an Excel sheet side by side, and I don't know, I'll just figure something out, I guess. If I do Inktober at all, I might just pick my favorites and just go from there, but we'll see. So this whole week I have been packing. Now, we haven't filed yet, and we don't have a decision, obviously, but we are going to file on Monday. That's gonna be exciting. So once we file, I can get into looking at packing or shipping companies, and I already have one in mind, so that's pretty much already done. But really, it's just a waiting game. So once we file, I have to go to an appointment to get my fingerprints and my picture taken, and then I have to physically submit all of our evidence and supporting documents to New York City, to which they go and they digitally scan and submit them to England for them to look at. And then we wait 60 business days. So we're looking about middle to the end of December for a decision. Seems like so long, but it is what it is, and that's pretty much all I can say about that. I do work today, and I work pretty much the bulk of the afternoon and evening, so you won't see me, but I'm hoping when I get home tonight that I will actually do some sort of sketching. I'm not really sure. I also have to do some Arteza. I have to work with the Arteza products more, specifically the gouache and the watercolor tubes and the markers, because I want to do the first impression videos like I did with the real brush pens. So there's a little bit that I have to do. I have to just kind of organize things. I got my planner back out, so I'm hoping that I can actually dive in and actually get back into a groove here, because I feel like it's been so long. I feel like this whole year I haven't been able to breathe, just with everything going on. So we'll see. I mean, I never promise anything on this channel because of just how crazy life is. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it here because anymore, and I'll just have to edit and cut things anyway. So I will talk to you guys later. Good morning, guys. It's a little after 10 a.m. on Monday, September 23rd, and our visa's filed. I actually did it last night while I was Skyping with Tony, and we probably shouldn't have, just because I kind of felt like maybe we were rushing a little bit, and also we made a mistake that you cannot correct on the application. But I was talking to people in a forum that I'm in, and they figured as long as I pointed it out in a cover letter, I should be okay, because it's a very minor thing. I accidentally put Tony's date of employment starting at his job wrong. I put the wrong day, but it's something so minor. I really feel like if I just told whoever's looking at our documents that, you know, and I think it's kind of crazy that you can't edit your application once you've filed it, in case, you know, something does come up, but it is what it is, I guess. So we're hoping that everything goes smoothly with that. I mean, there's really nothing else we can do. What we could do is file for a refund, to like cancel our application and get a refund and then redo the whole, you know, application again, but I think it will be fine. Noel's last words. So like I said, we did it last night, and I was having so much trouble paying for it because, it was stupid of me because I didn't realize what sort of form of payment that they were going to ask for. I know credit cards are like really big, and I use credit cards often, but I didn't think to let my credit card companies know that I was going to be paying for a very large sum of money. So I ended up actually using PayPal, which is fine because I at least told my bank that I was going to be doing a very large sum payment. So it ended up being fine. Everything was paid for. My accounts just went through, so bye-bye money. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I feel like a slight weight has been lifted. I still have to go to my biometrics appointment on Friday, like I said, and that is at a center that is an hour away. But what's kind of nice is that there is a UPS store like pretty close within distance of the immigration center, so I'll probably just hop over there and send out our forms, pay some more money, and then it's a waiting game, because after that everything is out of our hands. So we'll be waiting until December to actually hear a decision, and that's okay. That's fine by me, because I will obviously be working still, trying to make up all that money that's been lost, and then have to pay it again, basically, because I still have to buy a shipping crate. But yeah, it's a little crazy, just a little crazy. I feel pretty good though. I feel really, really good. A little sick, but I feel really good. We've been waiting so long to do this, and people have been asking us constantly what our, you know, where we're at in the whole process, and well, here we are at the beginning, the very, very beginning. And it's gonna be exciting. We could have paid for priority processing, but that was another like $500, $800, and I told Tony, I said, you know, I don't really think we need it, considering I don't mind, I mean I do, but I don't mind waiting the extra 30 days, because then it'll give me time to still be with my family, get time for me to like just really nail down and make sure what I'm taking with me over there is what I'm going to be taking with me. It gives me time to sell some stuff off and just pretty much tie up all the loose ends, basically. Anyway, So with that out of the way, I'm just kind of relaxing because I'm still on that little bit of a high. I don't have the jitters anymore. Like I said, we filed last night. We filed before 8 p.m. last night, and everything just went through pretty much this morning. With that being said, I am taking it easy for a little bit. I will do a workout in a little bit here. Again this week I am working overtime. Not really overtime, but I'm gonna help pick grapes again this week. And I have a lot of stuff to get ready for this weekend. It's just gonna be a little crazy for me. But if I remember to breathe, everything will be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here for right now, and we'll maybe talk to you guys later in a little bit, and probably eventually. Hello. It is Thursday, September 26th, and I'm just all out of sorts because I'm super stressed, especially with tomorrow, which is my biometrics appointment. I'm like looking over all of my documents to see if I missed anything, to see if there's anything last minute that I need to print off. So far so good. I'm gonna go online and print off a shipping label for UPS. I kind of want to throw up just because, like, this is it. Once these are shipped out, it's a waiting game. So I am kind of stressing over every little detail, down to like how my signature looks. And really it's out of my hands then. And I do have my, I don't want to say doubts, but there are little whispers going on in my brain about things that could potentially happen. But it is what it is, and I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna check in with you guys probably a little bit later. I really just want to get this stuff done because I'm exhausted, and I just kind of found out that I have to go into work tomorrow, even though I wasn't really planning on doing it because I forgot to make something for our event going on this weekend. So after my bio appointment and possibly lunch, I'll probably go into work in the afternoon or evening. I honestly don't know how this evening's going to go as far as sleeping and people, but yeah, I'm alive and I'm breathing. I'm gonna talk to my husband in a little bit. Maybe he can calm me down because I don't know what calming is anymore. Okay, bye for now. It is a little after 9:45 p.m. and I don't know if I ever mentioned, I never know if I mentioned this. It's Thursday, September 26th. So when I last left off with you, I didn't quite, my dad is snoring. I didn't quite have my UPS labels made or anything, and it took me a pretty good hour just to figure out how to do a return label. And I was very distraught when the first label I was creating, and hopefully won't be charged for because I avoided it, was over $300. And it was super weird because I made the label exactly how I made the second one, except for the second one I just took off second day, or rather Saturday morning shipping or Saturday delivery, I think that's what it's called. And I also, I think I took off a coupon code actually too. I didn't even use it for the second time. And for whatever reason, when I looked at both of the receipts, the first one charged me like $200 for second or next day air, I believe it was. And the first one was like $26. So I think there was just a little bit of a miscommunication there on the UPS website. But I'm done with the labels. I'm hoping that when I send everything up to New York, I won't have any problems and I won't get any emails saying that they need a label or they need an envelope. I'm really done being stressed. I have so much acne from just stressing out. It's not even funny. I haven't done any art stuff. I've literally just been working or coming home and just freaking out over every little thing, every little detail. So I'm really excited to be able to be done with this part. And then I get to wait. I get to wait and wait and wait and wait. And hopefully I don't get any emails asking for more information, even though I'd be more than happy to provide it. I'm pretty sure if the UK receives emails from outside of the UK, they actually charge you. So I don't know if my husband can email them stuff if need be, but that's something I'm gonna have to research too. Like, there's just so much. I'm just really done, and I know this is a very rambly vlog, and I've been trying to get better at not being rambly in my vlogs, but I'm so done. So tomorrow my mom and I are going to the immigration center so I can get my fingerprints and my photo taken, and then we're getting sushi hopefully. But I actually have to pop into work, I think, like I said. So I looked over all my documents one more time. Everything's in the box now. And I have to take 2 slips of paper into the actual center along with my passport and get everything verified and stuff and actually do the appointment, which apparently only takes 10 minutes. You usually pop in and out. So I'm really hoping for that kind of speedy service. I am, oh gosh, I could break down and cry, honestly. I'm just ready to be done with all of this. I'm really hoping that when we get a decision, it's the best decision because I also got next day air. I think I mentioned that. I got next day air for my return shipping label, so hopefully there's just no problems. I just want everything to go well. I'm just so tired of everything. I'm gonna leave it here because I'm just gonna finish my glass of wine and then go to bed because I have to wake up early because we are leaving early so that I don't miss my appointment because the appointment center is an hour away. Go figure. So we're gonna leave super early to make sure that we get down there in time, but also I don't even want to say anything else because I just don't want to jinx myself. So anyway, I will see you guys later. Hello! It is Friday morning, September 27th. It is a little bit after 7:35 a.m. and my mom and I are going to head down to the immigration center for me to get my biometrics done. And I'm hoping for a really quick and easy appointment from the forum that I'm a part of. Apparently these appointments only take like 10 minutes tops, and the one that I'm going to has really good reviews on online, and also it was the only one that was in Philadelphia or Pittsburgh. So I am nervous, and I have checked and double checked my documents a million times, looked over my UPS labels a million times. I don't know how much else I can prepare with a sound mind. I'm kind of just ready for this part to be over because I'm dying a little inside. So we have about 20 minutes or so until we leave, and I'm just gonna kind of relax and chill. It takes an hour to get there. So we're gonna be early, but I wanted it that way. And it says there's so much differing information. So the 2 handouts I received, I have one that says to arrive 15 minutes early, and then I have one that says to arrive 10 minutes early. And one of the documents passive aggressively says if we arrive too early, we might be refused into the center. And I'm like, SMH. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here for now. I will check back in with you guys later on today. My whole freaking childhood resides in this box. Okay, well, maybe not everything. I've been looking for these journals for literal years. So by some stroke of luck or something, my parents actually felt compelled to clean out the basement, and I knew that I had these journals somewhere. I have about 2 or 3 of them from my childhood, growing up from middle to high school, and I could not for the life of me find them anywhere. I thought for sure that I had maybe misplaced them when I was moving from the apartment that I shared with my ex back home. I thought the worst, maybe I had left them there. So I'm really excited to see that they are here and they're safe in their home. And I thought also that I might leave, if I do move to Ireland, I might actually leave them here if they were anywhere to be found. So I'm gonna sit here and reminisce for a couple of minutes because I'm pretty excited to see what all's in here. There's a million and one of these dream catcher things. So this journal and this one, and I think this one, are the ones that I have been missing my entire, like, the last probably 10 years I've been looking for these. And I cannot believe that I found them. I'm so excited to read how cringy I was as a middle schooler. I actually do keep birthday cards and like Christmas cards, so I'll probably keep these. Oh my gosh! These headphones! Okay, so the history behind these headphones. I bought these headphones. They are expensive. I think they were like 20 bucks. And I thought for sure that one, I had lost them, but also two, at one point I thought they were broken because I actually sent them back to the manufacturer because they have like a warranty and stuff. But what I didn't realize was it was actually the one MP3 player I was using at the time was the broken thing, not the headphones. So I actually sent these back twice to get fixed, not knowing that it was just my MP3 player. CDs were my freaking life. Mixed CDs and CD players. This was actually my favorite CD player. Is there actually anything in it? Oh my god. I would take this on the bus and just listen to my MP3 CDs. Oh man, I cannot believe this is still in here. Some drawings, probably nothing special, some tissue paper I apparently never threw out. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and I'll let you guys know if I find anything interesting. So after pondering for, actually it was pretty recently, I was wondering where this was. I used to collect keychains. Not really collect them actively, but you know, if I received one, I would put it on this thing. And what I think this is from Doug the Movie, so this kind of shows you, this kind of dates it a little bit. It's from a very long time ago. So let's see, where do I even start? So I do have some like lanyards here from my alma mater. They weren't part of the keychain collection. I think the keychain collection is just this whole conglomeration here. So even after I found this, and even after thinking about it the one day, I'm not gonna keep this. These are all like very childhood things that I don't need anymore. Hey guys, so it's around 10 a.m. on Monday, September 30th, the very, very last day of September. We're going into October. It's starting to get really cool out now. It's actually pretty cloudy and rainy-ish right now, and I am cooking some quinoa for some meal prep containers that I'm gonna do soon. But right now I actually want to try some makeup because it's been a hot minute since I've actually made up my face in a consistent way. So I figure maybe on these days off when there's nothing better to do, I guess I could be drawing, I figure I will practice some makeup stuff and, you know, look pretty for once in my vlogs. I've been really liking burgundy and pink, or like spicy, warm, fall looking eye makeup, so I'm gonna try and follow an eyeshadow tutorial. I'm pretty stuck in a rut as far as doing my makeup. I usually stick to very natural stuff, and that's pretty much all I do because I never get out of the house. And for the longest time I felt like if I was gonna waste makeup, I should be doing it on a day that I was actually gonna leave the house. But I figure it's not really wasting it, it's just practicing. It's just like when you use art materials. You're not wasting them if you're practicing. You are putting them to good use. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna see if I can do this makeup tutorial. I think I look good. So it only took me an hour to do my makeup, but I actually really like it. I did a couple of techniques that I normally wouldn't do, and normally when I do my basic makeup it probably takes me a half an hour, so this was definitely different, especially since I didn't quite do what the beauty guru did on her video, because I didn't really like the orange, so I kind of switched it out for some pale pink and I just kind of blended in. I think it looks great. So I'm gonna go about the rest of my day. I'm actually going to make lunch because I'm freaking starving. So I'm gonna go make some not shrimp fried rice. It makes sense, I swear. Cook some quinoa, defrost some shrimp, cook some onions, defrost some peas, mix it all together very carefully. Then wear your comfiest unicorn slippers, head on over to your bed with a glass of wine and enjoy. But only drink wine if you're old enough. What you doing, Obi?